Billionaire visits her son's grave and finds a black waitress crying with a child. She was shocked. The wind howled through the cemetery, carrying the scent of rain and wilted roses. Eleanor Whitmore, draped in a black fur coat, knelt before her son's grave, her trembling fingers tracing the cold marble. Then she heard it, a woman's broken sobs. Eleanor turned, her sharp gaze landing on a young black woman clutching a child to her chest, both weeping over the very same grave. Her son's grave, her breath hitched. Who was this woman? And why? Was she crying over her dead child? But Eleanor had no idea. This moment would unravel a secret buried deeper than her son's casket. A secret that would force her to question everything she thought she knew about her family and herself. Eleanor Whitmore wasn't just a grieving mother. She was a billionaire CEO, a woman who built an empire with ice in her veins and steel in her spine. Since her son Daniel's death in a car accident 2 years ago, she had buried herself in work, refusing to acknowledge the gaping hole in her heart. But today, the anniversary of his death, she had finally come to face the truth, or so she thought. The woman looked up, her tear-streaked face twisting in shock when she saw Eleanor. She clutched the little boy tighter. Eleanor's pulse roared in her ears. The child, no more than 3, had Daniel's eyes. "Who are you?" Eleanor demanded, her voice cracking. The woman swallowed hard. "My name is Tasha. I was Daniel's girlfriend." Eleanor's world tilted. Girlfriend? Daniel had never mentioned anyone. Then the boy whispered, "Mama, who's that lady?" And Tasha's next words shattered Eleanor's reality. "That's your grandmother." Eleanor's lawyers dug fast. The truth was undeniable. DNA tests confirmed the boy, Elijah, was Daniel's son, her grandson. But why had Daniel hidden them? Tasha, a struggling waitress, revealed the painful truth. Daniel had promised to introduce them to his family. But Eleanor's infamous disdain for gold diggers made him hesitate. Then, before he could, he was gone. Eleanor's guilt was suffocating. She had been so cold, so controlling. Had she driven her son to secrecy? Now, faced with a grandson she never knew existed, she had a choice: walk away or rewrite the legacy of the Whitmore name. Eleanor did the unthinkable. She invited Tasha and Elijah into her home. But the media pounced. Billionaire heir's secret love child. The board of her company revolted, fearing scandal. Even her late husband's family sneered, calling Elijah the help's bastard. Eleanor stood at a crossroads: protect her empire's pristine image or fight for the family she never knew she had. Then came the ultimatum: cut ties with them or lose the company. Torn, Eleanor nearly surrendered, until she found Tasha packing, tears streaming. "We don't belong here," Tasha whispered. Elijah tugged Eleanor's sleeve. "Grandma, don't you love us?" For the first time in decades, Eleanor Whitmore broke down. At the shareholders' meeting, Eleanor faced the board. "You want me to choose?" Her voice was steel. "Then I choose them." She stepped down as CEO and walked out with her head high. Months later, Eleanor sat in a sunlit kitchen laughing as Elijah smeared pancake batter on his cheeks. Tasha squeezed her hand. "Thank you, Mom." Eleanor smiled through tears. She had spent a lifetime building walls. But love? Love was the only legacy worth leaving. If this story touched you, hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.